Hi, I'm Kathy Marshik, the Central Lakes College Veterans Resource Coordinator. Welcome to Part 3 of the Orientation for Veterans. During this orientation, we're going to cover a couple more benefits. Right now, we're going to cover Chapter 1606 Montgomery GI Bill. If you have 6 years, if you have a 6-year obligation, you have in the Select Reserve signed after June 30th, 1985, you may be eligible for the Chapter 1606 Montgomery GI Bill. This is much like what the active duty members of the Army, Navy, Marines, Coast Guard, and Air Force have, which is the Montgomery Chapter 30. The Montgomery GI Bill 1606 is for reserve component individuals who have completed their basic and advanced individual training. They must have a high school diploma and have their DD-214 in order to qualify for this program. And you must remain actively serving in the military. You can use this with tuition assistance, and also in Minnesota, if you're in the Army National Guard, you have the Minnesota Tuition Reimbursement Program that you can use in conjunction with this program. How much does it pay? It can pay up to $356 per month if you are taking 12 credits or more. If you're taking less than 12 credits, the amount that you are paid monthly would be less. To generate your payments, you must call and verify or go to the www.gibillwave website and verify your attendance. That website looks like this. This is also important to do when you're using the Chapter 30 benefit and the 1606 as well. For some reason, it's not allowing me to go there, but if you go to the GI Bill website and click on Wave, you can do this online, or you can call this number. You pay the school with the funds that you get on a monthly basis from the VA. Your tuition at Central Lakes College is deferred with any of our benefits until you get your money, or we get our money from the VA. So just so that you know, you don't have to worry about paying this up front while you're waiting for your money. The school will wait because the business office is aware that you're using education benefits, as long as you let the certifying official know that you're using education benefits. You have up to 36 months of this entitlement. This one, the 1607, and the Chapter 30 benefits, you will get 36 months of entitlement. If you have a kicker, in addition to this GI Bill that was part of your enlistment documents, please bring that into your certifying official so that they can ensure that you get paid accordingly. How do you apply? You bring in a copy of your DD-214, your Certificate of Eligibility, which is a DD form, 2384-1, and any kicker documents to your certifying official. You're going to apply online for the benefit, going to www.gibill.va.gov, and you're going to apply for benefits, launch VON app, and you're going to fill out a VA Form 22-1990, which is the same that you would use for Chapter 33, Chapter 30, 1607. Certifying official will then certify your benefits, and in 6 to 12 weeks of starting the course, you should get a certificate of eligibility, and you will be able to call in and certify your attendance and get your payments generated. And then you will turn around and pay that money to the school. If you have not set up direct deposit, you're going to want to call the VA and ensure that you get direct deposit set up. That way you avoid losing checks and things like that, missing checks in the mail, that type of thing, which can take up to 6 months to correct. The 1607 Reserve Education Assistance Program is a little bit of a step above the Montgomery GI Bill. You must have served 90 consecutive days or more in a contingency operation. Perform full-time National Guard duty under the program 502F or Title 32 for 90 consecutive days. If you fall into the categories where you are eligible for this program, you would be able to use it by bringing in your DD-214. Your monthly payments will be just a little bit more than what the Montgomery GI Bill pays. It will pay up to approximately $625 for 12 credits, depending on your amount of active duty time. If you want more additional information about this program and how much active duty time you need for payment, you can go to the GI Bill website and search Chapter 1607, and it will give you more information. Some reservists also pay into the program, which is called the buy-up, where you can contribute up to $600 where you can contribute money and receive up to $600 per month extra on your GI Bill. To generate payment, again with this one, you must verify your attendance by either going to the WAVE website or calling in. If you have any changes to your schedule, you need to let your certifying official know so that he or she can report that information to the VA. If you have a kicker with this benefit or you've done the buy-up, you need to bring in those documents so that your certifying official can ensure that the VA pays you correctly. You mail or scan all of the documents that we need, the DD-214s, any buy-up documents, certificates of eligibility, to your certifying official. You apply online and fill out the 22-1990, and your benefits will be certified within 30 days. And once you get that certificate of eligibility, at the beginning of each month you can certify your attendance. The next benefit is the Chapter 33 Post 9/11 GI Bill, probably one of the most popular benefits right now. Service members who use this program have served 90 days of service after September 10th, 2001, or were discharged for a service-connected disability after 30 days. This benefit provides up to 36 months of education and can be used in conjunction with your other benefits. So something to consider, though, once you use this program, if you elect to use your Post 9/11, you give up any other benefits that you may be eligible for, such as your Montgomery GI Bill or your 1607. If you use this benefit in conjunction with those other benefits, you can have up to 48 months of a lifetime entitlement between the different benefits. But again, once you give up once you choose Chapter 33, you give up all other options. This program can be used up to 15 years after you leave the service with an honorable discharge. How much does it pay, and how does the program work? The Post 9/11 works a little bit different than the other programs. The payments for tuition and fees are paid directly to the college or educational institution. You also get an additional payment with this program. You get a book stipend of up to $1,000 per year, and you also get a housing allowance, which that will go to you, the individual using this program. On a monthly basis, you will get a housing allowance and you will get your book stipend at the beginning of the semester. Based on the different types of eligibility, percentage of amount of time that you have will be how much tuition and fees will be covered and how much your housing allowance will be. For eligibility percentage, you click here, or you can go to the GI Bill website and search this information to find out just a little bit more about what you would be qualified for. Tuition fee payments are sent directly to the school. The housing allowance is sent directly to you. Direct deposits should be set up so that you can avoid losing checks in the mail. Here's a breakdown of the percentages. And again, this can be found at the GI Bill website, eligibility percentages, if you do that in the search button. Your monthly housing allowance is generally the same as E5 with dependents and is based off the zip code of your school, not your home of record. You must be taking 12 credits or more in order to receive the full housing allowance. Another program that is available is the Chapter 31 Vocational Rehabilitation. This is available for active duty service members who have received a 10% disability, service-connected disability or more. And there are also some other breakdowns that you can read. You can also search this on the GI Bill website or Google Chapter 31 Vocational Rehabilitation Program to get all the basic requirements of if you are eligible for this program. You must have an honorable discharge. You must also have a service-connected disability of 10% or more in order to use voc rehabilitation. Once you have established that you are eligible, the veteran is scheduled to meet with a vocational rehabilitation counselor. They will sit down and go through an assessment of what your career goals are, your interests and abilities, to ensure that you have chosen a program of interest that will be successful for you, and then you can decide where you will go after you graduate. This has to be done in order to generate payment. You must meet with this counselor. We will also meet with an individual from a workforce center that will also be working with you to decide on your career goals and those types of things. You must provide a DD-214 and any certificate showing your 10% service-connected disability rating to your certifying official. Then you will go to the GI Bill website and you will launch a VRAP app and apply online for the benefit. This will be sent to a veterans coordinator who will then contact you and set you up with them and a workforce center individual. Once you have completed those, you will be able to receive payments. Payments are generated through your veterans coordinator but still certified by your school. So constant communication with those two individuals is very critical while using this program. The program pays up to 100% tuition and fees and also pays for books and supplies with proper coordination and communication with your voc rehab counselor. The tuition and fees also are paid directly to the school, not to you, but you will get your housing allowance and any reimbursements for books and those types of things paid directly to you. All reimbursements for supplies and books must be coordinated again through your voc rehab counselor. Your housing allowance is based off of your E5 with dependents. You can also, if in your situation it works out that the post 9/11 housing allowance pays a little more, you can use that in conjunction with your Chapter 31. See your certifying official and voc rehab counselor if you would like to have more details and see which would be your best option. Upon graduation, you will meet with a career counselor who will help you seek employment, help you with resumes, interviewing processes, and ensure that you are successful in your career searching and seeking endeavors. Another program we have is called VRAP, Veterans Retraining Assistance Program. This program is out there for individuals who have exhausted all of their other programs and don't have another option. You have to be at least 35 but no more than 36 or 60 years old. You have to be unemployed when you apply for the benefit but can become unemployed during the process of using this benefit. You have to have received an honorable discharge and you cannot be eligible for any other program. When choosing a program, it must be within the high demand areas, which you can find by going to this link and finding out what those high demand jobs are. This PDF will explain, or you can Google high demand jobs for VRAP. You must be taking 12 credits or more throughout the semester or 6 credits or more during summertime. The payments are $1,564 per month that are paid to you, and you turn around and pay the school, much like the Chapter 30 Active Duty Montgomery GI Bill. You are paid once a month. You must verify your attendance by going to the WAVE website or calling the VA WAVE number once a month in order to receive your payments. You do not get a housing allowance with the VRAP program. In order to use this, you need to provide your DD-214, any certificates of eligibility that you may have, to your veterans certifying official. You'll go online to the www.gibill.va.gov website apply for benefits, choose VRAP, and create an account, and then you will fill out a VA form 22-1990, or make sure that you fill out the VRAP application. VRAP application again. And within 30 days of starting the course, you will start receiving payments. Turn around, pay those to the school. Your tuition is deferred until you get your payments, because sometimes it can take up to 4 months to get your payment. The school is aware of that, but by the end of the term, you must have paid all of your tuition and fees to the school. Every school is